Hey all you YouTubers out there, my name is Black Diff, and today I'm gonna be telling you guys my theory on why Springtrap survived the fire that basically caused Fazbear's Fright to burn and shut down. But if you haven't seen the newspaper at the end of night 5, I suggest you look that up. And you should really consider watching the Springtrap revealed or Springtrap survived the fire. You can barely see it on its own, but if you edit it a little bit, Springtrap will show up. So go ahead and do that if you haven't seen that already, but if you have, let's just make this a whole lot simpler and let me explain my theory. Now, when FNAF 3 came out, the whole story wasn't complete, and FNAF 4 still wasn't the end. Not even FNAF World. Now FNAF sister location, that gave us a clear, possible, or highly, or very high chance, a 98 to 99.999 repeating percent chance that it gives us the answer to why Springtrap survived the fire. But before I go ahead and tell you guys about that, let's just go by what we know in FNAF 1, 2, and 3. We know FNAF 2 comes before FNAF 1 because Phone Guy dies in FNAF 1 on the 4th night, but he's back in FNAF 2. And for anyone who doesn't know, Phone Guy in FNAF 1 and 2 was played by Scott Cawthon. Have no clue about Phone Dude in FNAF 3. So, yeah. Now, so that must mean that the secret mini games in FNAF 3 take place in between FNAF 1 and 2, or possibly in between FNAF 1 and FNAF 3. But and the last unlockable mini game that I actually know it's after Purple Guy dismantles or destroys the 4 main animatronics: Freddy Fazbear, Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, spirits. Well, the spirit of the crying child, so to say, comes and basically, along with other spirits, trap Purple Guy in a closet. Well, like a backup storage room or something. And Purple Guy resorts to ultimately putting on the Springtrap suit. The spring locks malfunction, causing him to bleed and die? But is he really dead? I don't think so. The spirits that possessed the animatronics in the first place, they had a reason to. They were out to get revenge against their murderer. Purple Guy, William Afton, entered. And Springtrap had no, reason to become alive. It was Purple Guy had no reason to possess Springtrap. No reason whatsoever. So once you get that into your heads, now get that into your heads. Got it? Okay. Without looking at FNAF Sigil location, the final night, the real ending, not the fake good ending, the real bad ending in which you get scooped, but I'll talk about that later. There was a possible reason why Springtrap survived the fire. In case you didn't know, Fredbear's Family Diner, that was like 1983, or yeah, 1983, as it says in FNAF 4. That's also when the bite happens. And FNAF 3 takes place in 2017. Take that into perspective. That's over 30 years. That's over 30 years that Springtrap suit had to be damaged as it is, as we see it in the mini games, and Springtrap animatronic walking around. And if you remember, if you've seen the minigame or played the minigame, the Spring Bonnie animatronic suit, which is actually the Springtrap suit, it looks a whole lot newer, a whole lot nicer, a whole lot cleaner. So 30 years of maltreatment, and you get the Springtrap suit. So if the Springtrap suit can survive 30 years maltreatment in a storage closet, who says it can't survive a fire? Possibly one that Springtrap started, or one that you started, or one that started accidentally or on purpose, who knows? But Springtrap is cursed to like never leave, but he can also never die. That could also explain why he survives the fire with like little to no damage, besides the damage that was done over the 30 years. But you might be asking, or you might have watched Zero Spear's video on like why purple dye bleeds in FNAF 3. Well, the answer to that is actually like found in like the secret cutscene in which you have to the secret cutscene in a Sigil location in which you need to do like the custom night golden Freddy mode on like all 20s. I think if you beat that, you get like a mini cutscene. I don't want to spoil anything for those who haven't seen it, but basically, let's just say that somebody says purple guy won't die. But if we don't take that and just go by the 5th night where you get scooped, entered or enard, as some call it, basically inhabits your body after taking out everything that he can't use. The skeleton, the muscles, well possibly the muscles, but he takes out the skeleton because he's practically already a skeleton. He's an endoskeleton. I mean, it's that obvious. But he still has a working heart, brain, lungs, all that. But Purple Guy is no more. Well, William Afton is no more, but Purple Guy is born out of the dead body of William Afton and the animatronic skeleton, endoskeleton entered, which sounds like innard, which is exactly what he becomes. So why does Purple Guy bleed? Because he still has blood. He still has blood. Ennard takes really good care of its skin suit, flesh suit, in order to blend in with humans. He did so for over 10 years, all the while killing and kidnapping children. That is why William Afton is innocent of all the crimes that he committed. Well, just the kidnaps and murders, because he technically didn't do them. Ennard did. Baby and all the other sister location animatronics, well, the main ones like Baby, Ballora, Funtime Foxy, Funtime Freddy, they all have programming to make them catch innocent children. So, and Ennard is a part of all of those animatronics. So that clearly explains why Purple Guy kidnapped children and why he's innocent, because to be honest, you can't blame a guy who's not in control of his own body. Then again, said guy is no longer inside his body or his mind. So, yeah. But also, back to the theory. Springtrap survived the fire not only because of the maltreatment he endured for over 30 years and the fact that Purple Guy is inside him, but because he can't die because he's already dead. You can't kill what's already dead. And all Springtrap really is an animatronic inside a flesh suit inside yet another animatronic. Got that in there? Got it in your heads? I hope so. Cause I ain't sure, cause I ain't gonna explain it a second time. But yeah, that's my theory on why like Springtrap survived the fire, and also like little sub theories along the way. So yeah, like this episode, subscribe, and expect a fist bump in the mail, and I'll see all you guys and gals in the next episode. And happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate it.